Hello, GKAR members. This is Greg Miller, your GKAR president, here with one of your board members, Rick Krepis, and your CEO, Robin Pompey. And we've just concluded our June board meeting, and we'd like to give you an update on what's going on in your association. Robin, would you like to talk about RPAC
Sure.
and our core standard compliance?
Sure, absolutely. Well, I'm going to start with RPAC, Greg, because you know it's near and dear to my heart. First, want to say thank you to all the members that came out on Monday for our RPAC picnic. We raised almost $6,000, had a great time, a lot of great auction baskets, a lot of people, a lot of excitement. Also thanks to Bob Retyke, who is our pitmaster, Mike Hoffman with AmeriFirst Financial, who also helped out in the kitchen so we could all throw it all together. We had over 100 people in attendance, and our year-to-date funds that have been collected are almost $19,000. So we're good as far as our goal. Our participation rate is still a little low, but I know that we're going to continue to work on that as we go through the year. The core standards compliance you mentioned, this is the new NAR standard that they've put forth that all the associations have to meet, and I'm really proud to say that GKAR did pass not only the core standards compliance, but we renewed our charter for the year effective June 1st. So we got that out of the way, and
Great
obviously
job.
some really good things, a lot of good work from the committees having to do some different things this year.
Yeah, we really appreciate there's been some changes this year that were in place due to the change in the core standards, which came from national, which were all seemed to be very good changes, but it was not easy for the committees to make those changes, and they did just a great job. Rick, would you like to comment on just individual participation from especially committee members regarding RPAC?
We'd love to see 100% participation from at least committee members and get that participation up overall for a membership. I don't think a lot of folks really understand how important that is. There's so many changes going on, not only in our industry, but every industry, that even if you're not active in your local information that goes on with governmental type things, it's very, very important to our livelihood that we do participate. And it's easy to write a check and let somebody else do that work. So we would ask, please, 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 break out the checkbooks. Doesn't have to be a huge amount, but whatever you can give would be fantastic. And so in the community members, we'd love to see 100% participation from them as well. We know they give their time, but we'd like to get a few dollars to be able to work with that.
Definitely, and once again, this gives people, we all recognize that our political system is important. Like it or not, it's what it is, and it is very important. And as you travel and see the good that RPAC does throughout the state, local, and national, you begin to realize how important our input and our sway and votes are very, like Rick said, very important to our careers, our livelihood. Our current overall participation is under 17% association-wide. What would you like to see that at this year? What's our goal?
The last couple of years we've been at over 50%. And so my goal, of course, is always to improve upon that each year. Love to see 51%. But of course, as Rick alluded to, that requires more participation from more members.
It's scary when you think of some of the proposals that have been put out that we've actually had the RPAC money go to quell those things. It could affect our industry huge. If you don't get involved on a political level, the dollars really make a huge difference as to keeping our industry safe as best as we can, because a lot of people don't understand how we make our money. They think we make too much. This really is an important, very, very important aspect of what we do. And for a small contribution, $50, $100, $250, can really make a difference in your overall income and the tax base, everything else that's going on. So please break those out. It's more important than you could ever imagine.
Great. And I noticed this award sitting here, Robin. What's this for?
Well, we were at Mackinac a couple weeks ago for the Michigan Centennial Realtors celebration, and we received our Over Goal Performance Award for 2014. Very proud to receive that, and I hope that we'll have another award for 2015's participation as well.
Excellent. Some other news, board elections are September 22nd through the 24th. So if you are interested in running for the GKAR board, please keep that in mind, and also please do vote. We have very, very good voter turnout for that, and we want to keep that going. So put that on your calendar. You mentioned our core standard compliance already, which is behind the scene. There's a lot of work that's going on at certainly from Robin and at the board level that you as members may not see at this point, but just know that there's a lot of effort going on, a lot of work on your behalf in trying the best we can to manage our finances properly and doing what's best for you as individuals and the membership as a whole. You may notice that, once again, it's been commented on, but Swimrick, the name is changed to Mishrick, so don't get caught saying Swimrick anymore. Somebody might correct you there. Very important news, on July 13th is a GKAR summer golf outing at Gull Lake Country Club. Shotgun start at 10 a.m.
We won't be shooting anyone, actually.
Oh, no shooting. Okay, good. And if you're enjoy golf and you've signed up, we are full. You cannot join anymore.
Enjoy shotguns. Can I shoot off the shotgun every now
We
and
will
then?
not be shooting guns.
No guns shoot.
We will be hitting some 5-irons probably, but no guns.
A lot of 5-irons. We do have a great opportunity for non-golfers. The same day, starting at 3 o'clock, Lakeside, beautiful view, that facility that they have at the country club.
There'll be a trap shoot.
No shooting of guns.
Bingo.
Bingo.
No shooting.
Nothing
Bingo.
says Lakeside and country clubs like
Bingo.
bingo.
Great prizes, appetizers, margaritas. Dinner follows at 4:30.
And bingo.
You don't want to miss it.
You really, I doubt you do. All right. What else do we have? GKAR.com. Check out your website. Check out the peak performance articles. The Risk Management Committee spends an undue amount of time writing these articles, and they're very informative. And we recently updated another article they have, and that'll be on the site. So check those out. Once again, it's GKAR.com, and check out that website. What else do we have?
Last thing I wanted to mention is we have another Con Ed opportunity. We just held one, I think, last week, and October 30th. So that will be here at GKAR. Our instructor is Jack Miedema. There are still spots available. The licensing certification, that 3-year period, that cycle, is renewing at October 31st. So if you've not got your Con Ed for the year, you'll want to sign up early for this. Contact GKAR.com. Heather Atterbury, I believe, can take your registrations for you.
I usually start out by letting you know how many members there are currently. There's currently 737 members. That seems to be a number that's just fun to know, and you know that. And one last thing, Rick, if you'd like to talk about Paula.
Well, Paula Novus, it's a sad day, as today is her last day. She's retiring. Paula's worked very, very hard and brought the professionalism for GKAR and for the realtors up to a great standard. So we're going to miss her tremendously. So if you get a chance, wish her well. If you see her out, she said she's not going to do anything for 3 months, so don't ask her to do anything. But we're very, very thankful to have had Paula working with us and put us to such a high standard. So she leaves big shoes to fill, but we wish her the very best in her retirement.
We sure do. We will all miss her very much. We're all the greater for having had her for 12 years.
Definitely. Well, thank you, everyone, and have a great week.